Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we'll solve exercise 15B from new syllabus 1. Today we'll solve only 3 questions 1, 2, 3 from exercise 15B. The question says for each of the rectangles given, calculate the unknown angles marked X and Y. To understand this one, we need to know what is rectangle. Suppose this is a shape and this is the shape of the rectangle. We know that in this rectangle, there are two pairs of parallel opposite sides. That means these two opposite sides are parallel and they are equal. So we can say the opposite sides are equal in length. And if you know these all four angles, that means it is called interior angle. This interior angle must be 90 degree of right angle. Here we can say these two diagonals, that means this diagonal and this diagonal, these two diagonals equal in length, and diagonals also bisect each other. What does bisect means? Bisect means each diagonal divide the other one into equal parts. That means this part and this part must be same. This part and this part must be same. That means in a rectangle, this is half diagonal, half diagonal. These four half diagonals all are equal. So if we know this basic idea of rectangles, by using this idea, we can easily solve these problems. Okay, the question says A, B, C, and D. This is a rectangle. Okay, so in this rectangle, we need to find out the value of X and Y. How can you solve it? We know that in a rectangle, each interior angle is 90 degree. That means we can easily say y plus 54 degree must be equal to 90 degree. That means each angle is right angle. Then what will be the value of y? 90 degree minus 54 degree. So it will be 6, 1, so 36 degree. So in this angle, there are two angles, y and 54. These two angles will make 90 degree. And in this rectangle, we know that these are two parallel sides. And if S is their transversal, then we can say y and x must be same. Why? Because of alternate angle. Then x should be equal to y. That means 36 degree. What is the reason behind this? That is alternate angle. Okay, so in this way, we can easily solve this problem. I hope you understand this one properly. If this one is 54, it must be 90 degree. Then how can we find out the value of x? We know that in a triangle, sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So x plus 90 degree plus 54 degree will make 180 degree. Then x should be 180 minus sum of these two will be 4 plus 0, 4, 9 plus 5, 14. So 144 degree. After subtracting 144 from 180, we'll get 36 degree. So if x is 36, y must be 36. Why 36? Because of alternate angle. I hope you understand this one properly. 1b, same question. For each of the rectangles given, calculate the unknown angle marked x and y. So we can say PQ and SR, these two lines are parallel and they are equal. So by using this idea, we can easily solve. If these two are parallel, then this must be a transversal line. Of course, it must be a transversal line. So if it is a transversal, then we can say x and 68 degree, they are alternate angle and they are equal. So x equal to 68 degree. Okay. And we know that this is a right angle. Then if this one is 51, what will be the value of A? A must be 90 degree minus 51. Because in a rectangle, every interior angle is 90 degree. So A plus 51 will make 90. So the value of A should be 90 minus 51. Then it will be 9, we have 1, 6, so 39 degree. If this one is 39, then we can say sum of these three angles will be 180. So y plus 68 plus 39 will make 180 degree. Then y plus 9 plus 8, 17. We have 1. So 4, 6 plus 4, 10. 107 degree equal to 180 degree. If I move 107 degree on another side, we need to subtract 107 from 180. Then our final answer of y will be 7. So 3, we have 1. So 8 minus 1, that will be 773 degree. So the value of x is 68 and the value of y is 73 degree. So in this way, we can easily solve this problem. I hope you understand. Now we will solve it in a different way. That is, look, if this one is 51, then this one must be 90. Simple. This one must be 90. And what will be the measurement of this? We can easily find it out. Okay. Look, if this one is A, this is another method. A should be 90 minus 68. What is 90 minus 68? That will be 2. We have 1. So 9 minus 7 will be 222 degree. So this one is 22 degree. And this one is 90. So what will be the value of x? Sum of three angles of a triangle is 180. So x should be 180 degree minus 90 degree plus 22 degree. So 180 degree minus, it will be 2, 9 plus 2, 11, 1 or 2. Or after subtracting this one, we will get 68 degree. Simple. We can find out this one is 68 degree. And another way is that this one is 90, this one is 51. 90 plus 51 will make this. We know that in a triangle, sum of these two interior angle, that means opposite interior angle, will be equal to the exterior angle. So we can easily say 51 plus 90 degree is equal to x plus, because in this triangle, x and y, x plus y, that means this angle must be the exterior angle. Okay. So 51 plus 90, that means 1, 9 plus 5, 14, 141 degree equal to x plus y. Then we know the value of x, that is 68. So 141 equal to 68 e plus y. Then y should be 141 minus 68. Now subtract 8. So 3, we have 1, 7. So 7, 73. Once says for each of the rectangles given, that means in this rectangle, we need to find out the value of x and y. So x and y, this is the unknown angle that is been marked. So how can you solve it? Look, if this one is x, this one is y. We know that in a rectangle, these two diagonals bisect each other. That means this side and this side. That means half of this diagonal and half of this diagonal. That means two half diagonal will be same. Then we can say this triangle, that means this one, this red part is isosceles triangle. So in isosceles triangle, that means if I draw it in that way, we can easily understand. If this one is isosceles triangle, we know that in an isosceles triangle, two sides and two angles are equal. So if this one is x, then it must be x. Okay, it must be x. Simple. Okay, and if this one is 72, it must be 72. Why? Vertically opposite angle. Then can I say x plus 72 degree will make 180 degree. Then 2x should be 180 degree minus 72. So what will be the value of x? We need to subtract it at first. That is 8. We have 8. So 108 degree divided by 2. What is 108 by 2? That will be 54 degree. So the value of x will be 54 degree. In a similar way, we can say these two sides are also same. So if this one is y, it must be y. We can find out this y in a very interesting way, because x plus y will make 90 degree. Why? Because this one is rectangle. In a rectangle, every interior angle is 90 degree. So what will be the value of x? 90 minus 54. What is 90 minus 54? That will be 6. We have 1. So 9 minus 6 will be 336 degree. Okay. And in another way, if I want to solve, this one is 72. What will be the measurement of this one? 180 minus 72. Am I right? Because these two angle will make a straight angle. These two angle will make a straight angle. So if this one is 72, it must be 108. Simple. Then can I say y and 108 will make 180? Yes, of course we can say will make 180. So 2y should be 180 minus 108. So what will be the value of y? We need to find it out. It will be 72. Then y should be 72 by 2. That will be 36 degrees. Very interesting way we can easily solve this problem. I hope you understand 1C properly.